You hear me? That shit fucking up, man.
What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad?
Oh, man.
What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's broke to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Yo, what up? Cooling, man. Florida always been a god doggone. I've always been Republican, man. Nah, that Delaware is his home state, man. Yeah, but Delaware and Pennsylvania different.
make your eyelids automatic.
He can win without win. Biden can win without winning Pennsylvania. I mean, that shows it up. That's a fact. No, that's not correct. It's 4. He can, long as he win the other ones, he good. He can lose Pennsylvania and still win. Waiting on B1. I already told him I was gonna clap him. You know you're gonna send his own party up. I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, Biden still.
Yeah. That's a flag on the plate. Yeah. Flag on the plate. Hold up. That's a flag on the plate. Let's go.
Yeah, California is a Democratic state though.
I just dropped the bag on the tag. Ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass. Come through state. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole. Then I ran it.
Nah, California always been Democratic. California always been Democratic state. California. Yeah, that's what I said. California always been a Democratic state. Nah. Yeah, he did. That's like, yeah, California is like New York. That's always been blue.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington.
Yo, this nigga, what the fuck?
I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. Just like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, I really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that tricky finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep it racking my sauce. Diamonds cost me a lot, but Nike check up all of my stocks. Hey yo, Nike check, t-shirt check, sneakers check, socks check, hoodie check, shorts check, Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. Going up sky high while I'm rocking Air Force. And she just wanna ride, shorty bad and gorgeous. She was rocking stripes, said it's alright. Then I cut her raw off. Shorty stepped on my off-whites. Okay, now wait. Gotta get the bag and racks every day. Don't tell me to relax, I can't, I'm saying. Got a new Prestos and a Jason away. Got a new bitch boss, but it don't take time. I pull up on the hop if it's up too hot. And you wanna play ball, hit a 3-point shot. Well, this my court, got a block on lock. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All the more on my wrist, going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They're like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense to really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that tasty finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep it racking my socks.
Nah.
Cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my socks. Hey yo. Nike check.
It's looking rough out there, man. Injury bug is killing us. McKinney in Miami. Yeah, with the popular vote. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The popular, but fuck the popular, man. We just need to get them delegates. Right, that's what I'm saying. As long as you win them delegates, shit. Hillary won the popular vote and still lost. So what that tell you? As long as you get to 270, who cares?
They don't know my name, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They say fall and you let go, but I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe tell a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yeah, look at me.
Man.
Time ain't up yet. Parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. You take from the rich and the poor and us. Wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pugs in a town you create where there ain't no love. Where do I go? Where do I go? They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste it on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste it on my face like it's lemonade.
Stop taking, but still got a reflux. I drip out from the socket to a teacup. Drink up inside. Look when they peep us. Shoes us in the belly of the beach, but outside there's a war going on your front lawn. Black Hawk see the red dawn horizon. Blind yet I'm rising. Abiding by laws of attraction. My thoughts still rising. Thinking, what type of knowledge gon' sink in? Life gives you limits, and my only thought is drinking. Thirsty, will I be alive or dead before 30? That's all that concerns me early. Lemonade quenching my inner rage when it takes center stage. Way before they pour it on my grave. Minute Maid, let it set my soul ablaze. On each and every way, put me in the water for the save.
They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste it on my face.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ready to get us started, the Aussie punter and kickoff man, Michael Dixon. And off we go from Seattle. Fielded in the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. On the run, here's Anthony McFarland. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Steeler ball carrier.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
From the 30 on second down, Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 17.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First down.
They'll run here with McFarland. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
McFarland, the ball carrier.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 29.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. McFarland running out of the gun. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
He was taking
Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
2 yards on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On 2nd down, McFarland. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
He's brought down.
The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line as this game gets
Yo, this nigga keep pulling the fucking screen up, man. I hate that shit.
And he pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. Now the defense.
Yeah, man, he keep pulling the fucking screen up on my ass.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive,
0-0.
offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. From the gun, this will be McFarland.
This shit's annoying as fuck.
First down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
Nah, I ain't doing nothing to pull the screen
7
up.
yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
I ain't hit no buttons.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Shotgun handoff to Samuels. And he'll be dropped.
I know if you hear R2, make it go up and show the play design.
The ball carrier. The tackle by Darrell Taylor. 1-yard gain.
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger.
Ah, give me my pick.
Knocked away and incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's McFarland. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
On for the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Oh, good-looking return set up here.
On the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at about the 32. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They run it with Carson. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
He's brought down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Now 3rd and 5.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. Here's Wilson to throw.
That was a bad throwing ball, man.
Fucking dumb
shit.
Picked up by Steven Nelson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
On second down, Samuels.
Yo, what the fuck?
Down, but not before he gets into
hey, yo, Noodles.
Territory.
Yo, if you make a switch him to a zone, like we want him to go hook the curl, it lead a fucking screen up. How you pull it back down?
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
Nah, like I put the man, like I want him to go hook the curl. I do that shit, it leaves my fucking, I hit the R2 to bring, it won't bring it back down though. Like it's stuck up.
First down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes
nah, they didn't do it either.
The quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here.
Like I make an adjustment and then I'm looking at it from the blunt. Yeah, it's the middle button.
Pick up and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's why I said it's the middle button. And I press it down and it's still fucking doing it. Nah, still doing it.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 19-yard line.
Nah, I can't make no fucking adjustments.
First down.
Crazy, man.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation.
Yeah, it's still doing it. That's whack.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have
I'm stuck looking at it like from the damn top view. I can't see the fucking field.
As of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
He's sitting there running on me on this bullshit.
2nd and 4 at the 13-yard line.
On second down and 4, Roethlisberger. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Defensively, they must have been expecting a pass. They were in the dime look out there.
I think maybe they were deciding to go with speed on the field rather than bulk. I'm with you, a little bit surprising. They wanted people getting to the ball as fast as possible. The lighter shift to your defensive backs allow you that opportunity.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
At 22-yard line.
And Boswell's kick is good. And they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes.
I'll be damned, Nick. Hey, yo, my internet about to go out, man. They about to cut this damn tree.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Incomplete.
That's crazy.
He was covered by Steven Nelson.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt.
The Seahawks.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now a toss play. It's Carson. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson, 70 yards. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
I know, I was fucking, the internet.
Absolutely.
No. No, listen, the internet dude is out in front of my house. He about to cut down the tree line, so I'm looking to see. I thought he was coming up to my house, and I hit the button on accident.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
That's a fact.
Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play, right?
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, I just got the pick off him, too, in the basic. Look at this play.
40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes.
I know. I just picked him
He
off.
certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Brings up second.
They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or a play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Here's Carson, shrugs him off, down to the 25.
The handoff to
Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
One-handed. What a catch for the touchdown. A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I told the dude I was playing, the internet might go out because they couldn't retrieve it. I'll take it.
But how about this? They always tell guys going after the ball, the receivers especially, you got to have a single-minded obsession to go get it. How about going up with a single hand and making that happen? I don't know if it gets much better than what we just saw there.
Yo, I learned how to do that directional pass, how you throw it to the sideline and shit.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Okay.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, we got a second here, Charles. Let's play believer, non-believer. I'll give you a couple teams off to surprising starts. You tell me if you believe that they will continue that way. And let's start with the Browns at 4-1.
Non-believer last year, believer to start this season, believer even after they got whacked in opener by Baltimore. I think they'll contend for a playoff spot.
Okay, the Bears, same record, 4-1.
I still want to see more out of this team, but I like how their defense plays. Still need consistency on offense.
And then lastly, what about the Panthers at 3-2?
One of the great stories in the early going. Non-believer, because I think their division's too tough with Tampa Bay and New Orleans. But boy, I like what they're doing so far at 3-2. Way better record than what people thought.
They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds.
Yeah.
And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Well, it was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you got much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play, the exact right play, because even if you want to play defense and pin them deep, you know how hard it is for a punter to knock one dead inside the 10-yard line.
Nah.
That's not necessarily easily done. So I think going for it there was the right call.
1 yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the
All I'm going to do is run it.
A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They run again with Carson. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
They go play action with Wilson. He'll buy some time right. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Throwing is Wilson. They go screen pass to Hyde.
Oh, fuck that up.
He's going to get this inside the 30. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
I know I fucked it up.
Now goes high to the game. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
That's a fact.
Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3-3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
On 2nd and 7, Wilson buying time to his left. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Bud Dupree in there to drop him for a loss on the play.
Just 3rd down and 7.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll toss it out to Carson. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
25-yard line. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target. But it'll be 2nd down.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Completion here to Claypool.
Oh, man.
He's at the 30, 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chase Claypool. 64 yards. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. So a big play now as the Steelers will go for 2. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal.
Steelers 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Lockett the return. They're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here first. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Play action. Now Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
The Steeler ball carrier. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
From the 40 now on second down.
Wow.
Roethlisberger able to hit his target, Claypool. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
They'll run with McFarland. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
It's a gain of 3.
Now a run with McFarland.
First down.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
First down, Pittsburgh.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Roethlisberger. That's into the hands of his running back, McFarland. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35
it's
of the
lagging.
34.
Brings up second.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
6 yards was the
And whatever they're doing, it's got a lag.
So here's 2nd and 4.
They out there messing with the line.
At the 27-yard line.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
Now he had a damn tree saw thing out there.
Back to throw. We'll get this one to McFarland out of the backfield. And he was able to
he's hitting the line. He's lagging the game.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You
take it how you get it.
Gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. His throw incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you describe that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow, I thought you were going on the field, but okay, I see you. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Here's McFarland, and a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. They'll run with McFarland, and they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Roethlisberger. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at it from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to have guys back there to defend that, but also you can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants to set up and throw it. Maybe you bring a little extra pressure to make sure he gets rid of it quicker.
A little bit of a cat and mouse game. We'll see if they bring that pressure. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Seattle.
He was like, I ain't vote for any of them. I'm like, well, that's just as bad. vote for anybody. I said, this is bad. You should have voted for Trump. You don't vote for anybody. You young dude out there.
Oh, did you ask what they were thinking of people?
Yo, I lost, man. No. I'm gonna say. Well, I mean, I can't. I shouldn't. Yo, I told you he was out there hitting the damn. What group you in? I put it in the group. They out there hitting the remember I was telling you that the internet, my internet line, the tree grew around my internet line, and they wouldn't replace it when I was having all them freezes. So guess who's out? Guess who out there now? And the second, the internet people, and they sitting there with a with them damn jigsaws and the hacksaw shit. So every time he hit the line, my shit freezes. Cause he hitting the internet line. That's why I said that to B1. I was like, man, I'm gonna take that loss. But when I put it on there, I was like, yo, my internet might go out. That's when my game went to shit, cause it started freezing and shit. But no excuses, you know what I mean? I'm good with it. He know what he's hitting for. Alright, I'm about to jump off, man. I'm gonna let them do their thing. I ain't playing another game like that. I'll be on a little bit later. He in his own party.
She got me.
I don't know. He is in his own shit.